So thank you so much for doing this. So wanted to ask you just a quick question, and we wanted to know first, what are your thoughts on AI and payroll and the future of payroll?
So I've been in payroll since 1981. I worked for a payroll provider for 37 years. So I've seen
Who?
ADP.
Ah, I love
Yes.
it. Awesome.
So I've seen it go from manual
Uh-huh.
to almost not manual anymore when data entry started coming into play and things were on tape. And I mean, so for me, it's wonderful to see where it's come.
Oh, wow.
And how much more accurate it can be, because there's things built into the system now that can make the payroll much more valid, less errors. So I think it's wonderful.
So I'm going to switch this completely up. At what point did you realize, oh my God, the world is not the same today?
Oh my gosh, this is a great question. Because in the early to probably the mid 80s, ADP started going to the tax filing route, and all of a sudden we were able to file taxes for clients. And prior to that, I started realizing the whole direct deposit thing, and how all of a sudden money's being wired, and it's being wired to multiple accounts, not just one. And now it's even more expanded because it's international. Holy cow, right? So,
Yes.
and it was my second job out of college.
What?
So in the early 80s, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just incredible how the world is just evolving so quickly and wonderfully. And the data, I mean, nothing's better than your data being secure, accurate,
Oh, yeah.
and even the self-service part of it, where people are putting in their own data, is great, because you're more than likely to put in your right address than anyone else.
Yeah. Data integrity. Are you sure you weren't in the presentation? Because you're hitting all the points I was talking about.
Well, that's great. Yes, I think it's fabulous. Really
Awesome.
fabulous. I mean, you still have to know payroll. That's the thing that we have to keep in mind, because there's federal, there's state, there's local, there's school taxes. You know, every state's different. It's like processing 50 plus different countries when we're doing payroll. So you have to kind of know the ins and the outs.
Are you scared of AI? Are you scared about AI?
Like anything else, I don't like to see something used to the extreme. So I think, like our hybrid cars, if we can have a little melding of both. That would be a happy world.
Perfect. You're going to love Elon Musk, where he's going to put computer chips in our brain. So we'll be half a computer. We'll be there. We'll be right there. With that being said, thank you. We appreciate it, Joanne. Cheers.